Hey, my ordinary anglers. Wow, is it gone crazy, hadn't it? Yeah. Well, they finally did it. Bassmaster came out for 2026 with changes to forward-facing sonar. Looks like a coin flip, and a program on September 4th, which is tomorrow, is going to make some of the decisions. I guess there could be five with and four without, or all based on a coin flip. Now, whether you're for forward-facing sonar or against it, well, I don't know what I'm for technology. I'm for improving the way to catch fish. Now, are we going to find out who can catch them next year? Yeah, think so. Some folks might have to buy something other bait-wise other than a minnow. And no practice either. No forward face. Now, I don't know how they're going to police that, but in practice, I know how they'll police it in, the tournaments, like MPFL. But, it's important. Because, more stuff's coming. Y'all are aware of that, right? I mean, technology with artificial intelligence and all kinds of stuff, pretty soon, I'm sure, I guess the next step is to it'll tell you which species is what on your monitor. I don't know when that can come, but I'm sure that's something that they're probably working on. I like Major League Fishing's, one period you choose. I do like that. It's going to be very, very interesting. What are your thoughts on it? What are your comments? I mean, first of all, it's like this. If you, to get into the sport, you better, and you're a young man, hopefully you've got a mom and dad that's, got a few dollars laying around that can buy a $100,000 boat. That's the first hurdle. And getting sponsors, which I have not pursued sponsors. Doesn't mean I'm not. I'm probably going to start working on affiliates for the website. OrdinaryAnglerOutdoors.com. I'm going to start putting out a little more content for my subscribers. You guys expect it, and I need to increase my folks watching. I appreciate you watching. I'm still learning forward-facing sonar, to be honest. I've only had it a year, and let me tell you something. It's not. You don't just put it on your boat and it's just, you automatically know. You have to acquire a talent for it. So for someone to say, well, they got forward-facing sonar, and that's they had to learn. They had to go out and spend time and learn and take the time to learn it. And I can tell you, it's not. It's deadly for sure on crappie. But you have to learn And this here's this thing. I sat there watched Ben Milliken find fish with his forward face sonar and use a crankbait, a deep diving crankbait like we always did. And on one of his videos, and that right there told me, I said, well, if you find it's about finding fish. You know, it's about going to perspective mode and looking down a bank and seeing, well, there's nothing there. So it saves time on the water as far as, you know, having before you would have went down the bank casting and fishing and thinking there might be fish there, and there ain't no fish there. So, you know, there's different aspects of way to think about it. Some of my club members said, hey, when I threw my bait down there, they ran. They took off. They didn't like what he threw down there. So, you know, it's not all like some people crack it up to be. The biggest thing is it's live and you can see the fish like we've never seen them before. The biggest thing to me from watching everything, it allows you to catch suspended bass. Suspended bass were always the bass we couldn't have anything to do with. They were just very difficult to catch. And most people, if they saw the suspended bass, wouldn't even have attempted it. They'd been looking for stuff in brush pile stumps and everything else, and looking for structure, rocks, and stuff like that, and work off that. But you know, sometimes to me, with all the technology, you know, I think back to when I started, when we had flashers. Flashers, that was it. Paper graphs, then 2D, then down scan and side scan. And you know, no one complained about all that. No one complained about down scan or side scan. So it's going to be an interesting 2026 fishing season, to say the least. But you can count on one thing: Major League Fishing's not changing, and their new Pro series is back, if you hadn't noticed, and they put that schedule out. And the Toyotas always, to me, are the best one of the lot, to me, as far as payback and the way it's set up and all that. So there's not going to be any invitationals now. It's the Pro Series. And hey, I got the 2-day super tournament on Pickwick. I'm going to go to Pickwick to do some researching, and after Labor Day they start lowering the lakes. So I don't know what the lake level will be, but I'm sure it's going to be lower than what it is now. So a lot of those fish we caught before out the other day, that's going to be high and dry probably, but it's going to pull the fish out from those banks to secondary points and secondary ledges and drains and stuff. So anyhow, just thought I'd throw my little 2 cents on this new BASS. And I'm a life member, been a life member for 50 years. And I guess certain entities are doing backflips, all excited because their goal is to ban it. Well, I don't think it ought to be banned, but anyhow, this is the ordinary angler, Mike Quattrone, and hope you understand you were an ordinary angler at one time, no matter where you are today. Have a great weekend coming up. Football's back, and fall fishing is soon to kick in. But anyway, tight lines and have some good fishing later.